You know, the thing about intelligence is that you can't see it. This invisible force allowed mankind to take dirt, extract the minerals from the dirt, and make it. All the technology we had, push a little button, bing, little TV, VCR, you name it, from dirt. Single intelligence of the universe, single code. Because you see, this follows specific laws of intelligence that allow this thing to maintain its shape, its form. When I push a button, it does what it's supposed to do. And I don't even think, well, maybe it's not, maybe it will. It does. Because it is guided and controlled by an intelligent force. Just like everything else on the planet. Everything in the universe, as a matter of fact. Howsoever, modern man, our boy, is not intellectually connected to the logic of the universe. Modern man must get his knowledge through the abstract word. Yes. That's the reason that modern man believes that he is the only intelligent species on earth, placed here to rule the world through the word of his own personal God. The truth of logic is in the logic of the truth, as opposed, mind you, to abstract thought, which must, by definition, deny truth and reality. E equals mc squared shows you two forces going out in all directions at once. The symbols for the repeating forces going out in all the directions at once. E equals mc squared is the exact same thing as saying E equals xx for two opposing forces going out in all the directions at once. The true universal symbol for creation. Circle, halo, infinity, cross, square, X, all represent mother. But in the double X chromosome of the female, you have E equals mc squared. Two opposite forces combined into one, going out in all directions at once. The atom, right, is a basic building block of intelligence. But the intelligence in the atom, creates the elements. And from the elements, we make molecules to make everything else in the universe. Well, like equals like in logic. So if things look alike, act alike, and respond alike, they must be pretty much alike, so they got to be pretty near the same thing. But when you look at the solar system, the intelligence behind the solar system is the same intelligence behind the atom. The sun, the nucleus, a great, big, powerful energy source. Just like the nucleus of the atom, with packed with positive protons and neutrons. The sun packed with power. Around the nucleus of an oxygen atom is 8 electrons. And they respond in certain ways and follow certain specific laws. around our sun is 8 planets doing the same thing. So when you look at the solar system as compared to an atom, and you realize that the solar systems come together to form galaxies the way that atoms form elements and molecules for a specific reason. Since in logic, everything is done for a reason. So if the galaxy is formed by the solar system, do we not see a universal sized atom building powerful, larger forces? As the single force of intelligence, there's only one force of intelligence in this universe. The logic would appear as what it is, not some shapeless form. So, in reality, what you see as you gaze into the blackness of the nighttime sky, and you see the stars, moon, and the galaxies, what you see is the body of the Supreme Universal Mother, the logic of the universe, the force known as C in the formula, E equals mc squared, is the actual force of intelligence, because it knows that everything has two equal opposite sides, just like a mother with two equal opposite X chromosomes from two separate mothers in one. Look around, open your eyes, and carefully look around you and tell me what you see. Everybody on earth was born coming out of their mother's womb. The oldest idols on earth, the worship known, are the 35,000 to 50,000 year old fertility symbols of a little fat, pregnant female. Life on earth is dominated by the image of the mother in the queen bee, the queen ant, the mama bear, the black widow spider. But no, the one all-consuming purpose of life on earth is reproduction. And what is reproduction? Motherhood, people, motherhood. Making babies is motherhood. The halo. You know that little thing, round thing, that you see around the head of the saints? You know what it represented originally? It represented that person, the saint, the son's connection to the supreme universal womb of the Supreme Mother. Because everything on earth had to emerge from those waters. Since only a mother, you understand, could place a son on the throne of God. Why? Because the son comes from the womb of the mother, the same way life emerges from the waters of the earth. But in the world of abstract thought, the son calls his mama home. Come here, slave home. Who is completely under his will to rape, to murder, to abuse, to violate, to disrespect, to subjugate, all because in the name of abstract thought. Daddy is now a god. Get out of here. Yes, he is. Women have a milk sack in their titties. Yeah, right there. That's the one. Milk sack. Milk. The only sack I've seen in men is filled with cum. So one day, the first time your baby wants to suck on something, what are you going to give? The milk sack or the cum sack? The most unnatural thing, the most illogical thing imaginable is to look at human beings watching women giving birth every day and to say that a woman came from the rib of a man. The time has arrived for the abstract gods of man to vanish, right along with the last illogical generation. As I said, it's not my responsibility to prove anything to you. I am only supposed to read the verdict, and then you must prove me wrong. Absolutely everything in your existence, from the days of the pharaohs in Egypt until now, will be entirely erased from the pages of time and history. Nothing of you will be known past the baby boom generation and their offspring. Just as you know nothing of paradise 1,000,000 years ago, 1,000 years from now, no one will ever know that anything like you existed. This be your 15 minutes. Enjoy it. Quiet is kept. There are no gods. There is only the devil, who rules the world of abstract thought through the word. This time around, bell toll for mankind. Read the entire verdict on the webpage, grimreaper.com/Grim Reaper. Here we have an atom of oxygen. Yellow thing is the nucleus. It looks like a sun surrounded by 8 little planets. Notice how the solar system resembles a giant atom, moves and acts just like a giant atom, spinning around a nucleus that is the sun.